Alright, so I'm back with another one. And in this video, you're going to be watching how it all started with me dressing the dogs versus how it ended. Here, you can see that I'm prepping the dogs. I usually put them to stand up so I can make sure I get the Pampers. I actually use baby size Pampers. This is a size 1 Pampers for the dogs. What I'm showing you is the part that you put for the tail, okay? This part is what you want to hold onto as far as you turn it below to strap it above. This Pampers here you're seeing, there's the elastic part. That's the part that you want to have at the top that like tucks the penis in for the dog. The bottom part is the part you want to cut out, because I've noticed when I used to put it on Enox, if you don't cut out the elastic part to the bottom part before you lock it in, it's gonna rub against the penis and it can make his penis sore. So I went ahead and to make it comfortable for him, I went ahead and cut it. So that's what you're noticing. That elastic part right there, that's the part that goes at the top. It tucks it in. So if the penis is going in, it goes up under the elastic part. So you definitely want to keep that part. As far as for that, the opposite side, you want to cut that part to keep it straight. And that way, you don't have to worry about it rubbing as it opens, closes, like it stretches. For some reason, it causes friction, and it caused him to have some type of sore because he's constantly moving. So because he's constantly moving, it's constantly rubbing. I couldn't believe when I saw it. So I said, no, I got to find a way, because buying regular size dog Pampers is like mad expensive for only 10. That comes in for like $9.99. When you think about it, it's like $10. So I started to just buy like the swaddled Pampers, and it's like 31 or 32 count inside of it, and it's like for $10, y'all. $10. So you gain more than anything, okay? So I had to find a way to be creative in order to get this, to make sure that when I'm gone on long trips, they have something that they can use, because Enox never wanted to use the pee pad when I have it in the house. He would hold on to his pee. So I felt really bad. So I said I had to figure out what I was going to do, because sometimes I would work late. Sometimes I would come home late because the kids have activities. So I felt like, why not find some option for him to use the Pampers, so in that way, or use something in that way I don't have to worry about rushing to come home for him to use the bathroom and that type of stuff. So this is what I came with. As you can see, both sides still have the elastic. The part in the middle you want to cut for the tail to give them comfort. So I'm putting the tail in. The top part, you want to make sure the part that doesn't have the Velcro, you want to put that to the top, because you want to use the Velcro part from the bottom, from under the belly, and pull it to the back. It holds it more securely versus under the belly, because I feel like when it's under the belly, they find a way to rub and rub and rub, and then it rubs it open, and then boom, the Pamper is off. Okay? So I'm securing it by pulling it. It's not tight, y'all. It's not tight. It's very slack. They're comfortable in it. They can move around in it. I'll show you at the end how comfortable they are running around and playing in it. Okay? Enox is standing there because I wanted him to show Matrix what I usually do, because Matrix keep just coming down all the time. He's learning, y'all. He is learning. He's a fast learner. So as you can see, I've completed putting on the Pampers. It fits perfect. It fits perfect. As for the clothes now, I'm using a onesie. I had to cut the part for the tail. For the onesie, I had to put a scrunchie in the front and I put a scrunchie in the back, just to make sure he have a little wiggle room in the neck part. The scrunchies are there so in that way they won't take it out, because these dogs, they don't like clothes on. Dogs are not made to be worn with clothes. So I do get it. I get it, y'all. But in this situation, Matrix, as a puppy, teething, chewing on stuff, anything that he sees, he eats it. He chews on it. Let me tell y'all, this may sound gruesome to many, but I'm telling you, I had to find a way to stop him from doing it. When I first got him, I could not believe what I saw. Enox used to do when he was a baby, but I got him out of it so quick. I don't know if it's because of the condition that he was in prior to me getting him, because when I got him, he was in really bad condition, y'all. His stomach was so swollen. I thought he had worms. I want to say he had worms because ever since I've had him, his belly has been the size that a puppy should have his belly. Okay? So I gave him some worm pills and he has been better. Enox, apparently, I want to say that he has been eating his poop. Y'all, I don't know what condition he's been in, but I don't think it has been good, because Enox would poop. I would put him down and use the pad. He used the pad very good. He's excellently using the pee pad for peeing and for handling his business to do the number 2. The minute you put him down, he would use the bathroom and then he run out the pad like, I handle my business, now it's time for me to eat. So I have noticed when I was giving him a shower, I noticed he vomit. The vomit you're thinking is food. No, y'all. It was like diarrhea, lumps of shit. It was disgusting. I'm sorry to be sharing this with y'all, but I've noticed that he has been eating his own poop. So I figured that's probably why his stomach has been so bloated, and that's probably why he just been weak. Y'all, when I find out what he was doing, I had to figure out what I was going to do to get this fixed. So one time, I watch him. He just constantly been throwing up, constantly. And it was the most disgusting thing I have ever experienced having a dog. So my reasons for making sure that he is secure as well as Enox is secured, I have to make sure that when he poop, he don't eat his own poop. And when Enox, for some reason, in the cage with him, and he happened that I being away so long, he have to use the bathroom and Enox poop, I don't want him to have to eat Enox poop. So y'all, I have my reasons as to why I have to dress these dogs when I'm away. I let them roam free. I don't like when I'm dressing and they're out the cage, because they run around and play and they get in my way, and I almost fell. And y'all, it would have been such a nasty fall. So I have to put these dogs in a cage, but when I'm not home, I let them roam free and I leave them with the Pampers on. So like I said, if they use the bathroom, I don't have to worry about them eating it. I tie these scrunchies on to their clothes to keep it secure, because they like to strip. My dogs love to strip. So like I said, y'all, this is Paws for a cause. I'm doing this to help them. Look how comfortable they are in it. It doesn't stop them from playing. It doesn't prevent them from doing what they want to do. Look at Enox. Enox running on the floor. I mean, you could tell the excitement in watching these dogs do what they do. They don't have a problem being flexible, doing what they love to do. They love the company of each other. Keeping them separated is not an option I would ever want to do to them. They love and adore each other's company. Look at them. These dogs are happy, and I'm happy. My kids are happy. We love them. We adore them, and they keep my family happy. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Be blessed, be beautiful, be fabulous. Find ways to protect these puppies. They eat on everything, and this is the reason why I did what I did. Be blessed, be beautiful, be fabulous, be creative, be healthy, and most of all, be you. God bless. Thank you for watching.